standpoint.
What
You
else
know what I'm
could she?
saying?
What else could she get? Why she couldn't get a young dude? They got the money. If you don't think she broke,
I mean, shit. But at the same time, motherfuckers greedy.
so you think she want the relationship and more money?
Yeah, cause she know old dude gonna get it to her. See, a dude her age or younger, goddamn, that's gonna be a little of a fight. So
Yeah, but you don't think she could? She ain't bad looking, and she in that lifestyle. Y'all don't think she could have pulled a dude making her daddy money that's younger? You don't think she could have pulled an NBA player?
I just think, man, being a part of that lifestyle, she's already exposed to those type of men.
Yeah,
So it's probably just a matter of time, man, to be honest, bro. And
yeah,
ain't no telling if she had already been, interacting with these men at younger ages too.
yeah.
So that's another wrinkle to also add as well.
What you mean, Dylan? Like you don't think her mama like maybe groomed her
I mean,
essentially to do the same thing that she
I
did?
mean, it's I'm not canceling out of saying the realm of possibilities.
Yeah.
They said that she did the same thing with Russell.
Yeah,
So they say that apple don't fall too far from the tree, man.
that's
So
what they say now. What you think, Chris?
She definitely learned from her mother. I think she again come up privileged. You're gonna take the lesser, the, the less friction.
Yeah,
She don't want to. She wasn't groomed to have her own brands and stuff like that. She could have,
yeah,
but I think the mother and the father was too busy fighting each other,
yeah.
going through the divorce, going through that, trying to sort things out, and the child may have got neglected, and the child was just picking up little game. The mama was probably dropping little gems off. Hey, make sure you deal with a guy. It's better for you to deal with an older guy. He's not gonna really demand much, but he gonna pay everything. That type of scenario. It wasn't no. I mean, grooming. I don't think it was a grooming, but I think it was more like a. Some women teach their daughters, like you said, we hear this all the time. That wisdom. Find a man that love you more than you love him.
Yeah,
That's the way to go with the woman. And some women win with that. Some women lose with that.
yeah.
But with this situation, it's just sad to see that they come from such a legacy where she even got to resort to even entertaining the man the same age her dad is.
Yeah.
What will make a woman attracted to that? Well, like, how would how does that attraction work? How does that introduction work? Right. You just don't meet a 21 and a 65-year-old man. That just don't happen.
Angelita said not grooming, but schooling. We're finna play this video right now.
Shit.
He said what?
What that mean? Like, what does that mean?
When she say schooling, that mean is, hey, you dealing with them type of dudes. You do move this way, do this way. To groom is like, hey, you always do this. Hey, come with me. I'm gonna show you how I do it. The groom is to lead by example. So school is you done been through it a little bit, so you know a little wisdom on what not to do. So I'm gonna school you. Hey, don't do this, do this. Here's some little thing. You deal with a dude, make sure you got some money, make sure you got this. When you grooming, you're intentionally trying to shape a person into what you want that person to be. If I want you to be a submissive sex slave or whatever the case may be, I got to do that every day. I can't just do that once every week.
Yeah,
I got to show you how to be that every day. I got to show you how to cater to a man. Like, it's not no talking. You got to show that.
Yeah.
Schooling is just verbal.
Yeah.
Grooming, you actually direct. It's a direct exposure.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
1-year-old model and Harvard graduate, Aoki Lee confirmed dating 65-year-old founder of the Serafina restaurant group, Asaf, after their encounter in St. Barth's, as confirmed by a source to People. With Aoki Lee Simmons being 21 and Asaf being 65, their 44-year age difference has certainly stirred up attention online. Adding to the intrigue, Aoki Simmons' father, Russell Simmons, has reportedly been observing the unfolding relationship. The public's interest in this dynamic reflects society's fascination with age disparities in relationships and the complexities that arise when individuals from different generations form romantic connections. This scenario highlights the fascination people have with unconventional relationships and the dynamics of age gaps in romantic pairings. As Simmons and Asaf continue to spend time together, it's likely that public interest in their relationship will persist, prompting ongoing speculation and commentary. Aoki Lee mom and dad gap between Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee Simmons was 13 years. Russell Simmons was born on October 4th, 1957, and Kimora Lee Simmons was born on May 4th, 1975. This age difference attracted attention during their relationship, but they were married from 1998 until their divorce in 2009. Despite their age gap, they had 2 daughters together and remained prominent figures in the entertainment and fashion industries.
So 13 years ain't a big gap. I think 13 years is probably like some normal shit, which I don't know when they got together. So I don't know if I'd be like, oh, she was 12 when they got together. I don't know how old they was.
They said she was 16, 17
Yeah,
because she was
She was modeling.
Oh, so she
She was
was
in high school.
underage.
Yeah,
But,
she was one of the
that-
international models.
That
too.
wasn't no day. That's the introduction because you just not getting into the modeling.
Yeah.
It didn't start being a thing until she was like 19, 20,
Yeah.
which I don't think that's a problem because the culture,
Yeah.
the Asian culture, if you ain't married by 26, they say you a throwaway.
Right.
Done.
Shit, 25.
If you are anything older than 25 in
Yeah.
the Asian culture, oh, you done. You're up. They got I forgot the term for it, but so I could see that. But I think, like I said, when you're looking at age gap dating with her daughter, him being a year younger than her father, that's a huge alarm.
Why
does
is it alone for you?
Why would a 65-year-old man be attracted to a 21-year-old girl?
Isn't she not an adult? Oh,
No.
why not?
Legal, and because they already said you don't really mature until you're 25. Your frontal cortex.
But they saying this as a matter of fact, they saying this older than that.
It
now,
may be older than that, but
yeah.
I'm saying 21
Yeah.
in a privileged home. You didn't mature.
Yeah. But see,
Experiences make you mature. You coming up privileged under Russell Simmons, Kamora Lee Simmons.
yeah.
You didn't have a normal upbringing. So you being 21, I would say is the equivalent to a regular person being 17.
Mm-hmm. See, this would be my thing. If you 65, I don't know how, what are you, 66?
65.
65. So you dating someone that's 21. Are you really dating someone for a typical relationship? Or are you just looking for have fun, be vibrant, sex, trips, eye candy, someone on your arm, turn heads when you walk into restaurants, let people know, hey, I got this young tender. And then she come from a background where the daddy got money. She comes from a family that's known. So now it kind of boosts me and my bravado that, I can get this woman too. You know what I'm saying? And I got money too. So y'all don't think that could kind of go hand in hand?
I mean, it definitely can. Her coming from that type of background of that type of prestige, she's used to that.
Yeah.
It'll be different if she was kind of like a chick that was around the way and she wasn't used to that. And because of her family, she's able to be in rooms that the average woman can only dream about.
Right.
So she's able to rub elbows with these much older gentlemen versus someone who doesn't have that type of privilege like she does with the family that she got.
Yeah. See, and that's how I'm looking at it. When I think about this, when I read it, I was like, yeah, that being 40 years older than somebody is kind of weird, but at the same time, we just having sex.
You didn't live twice.
You did.
How can my mind and body really be attracted to a little? I'm 65. Now I understand the physical.
Yeah.
It's the mental.
But that's what I'm saying.
How do we connect? At what point do we connect to where the chemistry is strong, the bond is strong? How do we connect when I'm 40 years your senior?
But that's what I'm saying. Are you looking for that when you just want to have sex?
I understand that. I'm saying now from a primitive standpoint, you think, okay, get you a prostitute. You talking about dating the person's daughter, taking them out, just go and get you a little prostitute. You got the money.
I think
the fact that you're dating and taking someone's daughter out and all this, I think it's more on the daughter.
Would you? I gotta ask you a question. Would you kiss a prostitute?
Hell no.
So since you want
shit,
then the reason
girl ain't no kissing.
That's the reason I asked, would you kiss a prostitute? Because you could say that, but it's certain things that you're not gonna get when you say this is my girl, even if you are gonna pay a prostitute. Like I'm not. If you my girl and we here and you here with me all the time, I'm kissing on you. I'm doing things to you sexually. I'm not finna just do for a woman that I know.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Sell pussy. You know what I'm saying? What you gotta say?
If I'm a 65-year-old man with a check, you don't think she gonna go for a 45-year-old man with a check? Then but 35-year-old man with a check. So she prostituting herself anyway.
Yes,
it's just unofficial and official.
Yes,
and they got this thing called a GFE, girlfriend experience.
I understand.
But it's prostituting escorts specifically for that.
So are we saying that she's an escort?
I'm
saying
saying
him. I'm talking about the man being attracted to this
being
young girl.
basically a
If
John.
he just like that young look, go for the prostitute. But if you think you finna date this chick, you gonna lose more than she is. So it ain't so much as a right or wrong. It's right or wrong in a little bit, but it's more so who has the most to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get took.
But
See,
see,
if she get pregnant, she won.
right.
She got you.
But I don't think. Do you really think he's thinking about something like that?
Yeah.
And the reason is, if we thinking about it, sure enough, a man that's, he 20 years older, 25 years older than you, 30 years older than me.
You don't become a billionaire without thinking about every
so that's
every
what
square inch of what possibilities are there.
okay. So we thinking that he thinking every aspect of this. I'm pretty sure, like you said, she can't get a 25-year-old billionaire, 35-year-old billionaire, 45-year-old billionaire. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna enjoy my time while I'm here. He probably ain't even trying to have no kids with her. She get pregnant. I'm a billionaire. That
He
ain't.
might have
Ain't. He might have. But I'm saying,
in her mind, her mama may have said, "Hey."
So y'all think you think so? Her
the
mom
mother is
Most
definitely
definitely.
invested
Most definitely.
because you
Okay.
gotta look at the campaign of
definitely.
that she went against her father.
Yeah.
So in a lot of cases,
Oh yeah, I
if
forgot
a daughter
about
in a strange
that.
relationship.
I
if a
forgot
daughter
about that,
develops
yeah.
disdain for the father, she's gonna make him know it. Just ask Cola Ray.
Yeah.
She makes Benzino know every day, bitch, I hate you.
Yeah.
I'm not thick at all, but I make sure I show my little skinny ass on this internet every day.
Every day.
I'm gonna make sure you let you know I hate you.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that. I agree with that.
with this, she publicly blasted him when, again, that video I sent, we'll probably play it in a minute. He's telling the amount of money and the resources he provided. Even
You sent the video?
I sent the video.
Oh, on IG? All right, let me go check. Go ahead.
He stated in an interview that amount of money that was stolen and he was still doing for his daughters. He got two, don't it?
Oh, Russ Simmons?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got $2.
Okay, he was still doing for his $2. So for you to do for your daughters in the midst of all this turmoil and to get slapped in the face and still do for your daughters, it speaks to his character. But from her, it speaks to her character because you shitting on your daughter, you shitting on your dad who made this way for you. And you dealing with this 65-year-old man who is a replica of your dad. So how can you have a disdain for one that did for you without a shadow of a doubt and have an admiration for another that ain't did really shit for you but took you out of time?
So you think it's what she's showing his daddy issues?
Of
Facts.
course.
Big facts.
Because you normally when you date when you do abnormal, but when you show abnormal, that's it right there.
Which one?
Now go down.
This one?
Yeah.
All right.
When you show abnormal traits of behavior, it's some trauma there, and it's a reason why you doing this.
Yeah.
You ain't just, but mom, I want to date 6 to 8 year old men. You 17?
No,
How you come up with that?
Right, because I was about to say the thing is, how do you even get in the same room with a 65 fucking year old man? That would be the question. Like we said, how does a Cassie or any of these regular chicks get in the room with these billionaires?
You just don't get in these rooms. That's why I said when these allegations and certain things come out and it's made to show the woman being the victim 100%.
Yeah.
How did you get in cahoots with him?
Yeah.
You just don't meet P. Diddy at Walgreens.
Right.
You don't just meet Russell Simmons at no fashion show.
Yeah.
It's a whole process of getting into the where y'all gonna be romantic.
Yeah.
Now, if he just pull up on you, that's serendipity. You was waitressing. George Clooney met a chick. She was a waitress at a diner. Bought that motherfucker a Porsche in the house. That motherfucker 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Look, that shit. Motherfucker changed her life within 2 weeks. Instant. Quick.
Angelita said this the life they born into.
But you ain't born into it. You ain't born into that life. You born into a life of privilege and resource. You're not born into the where you're attracted to where being attracted to a man of 25 years your senior is norm. You're not born into that. You're taught that.
Yeah.
Because you don't even interact with those type of men on a regular basis.
If you
go through traditional school, what's everybody same age?
Yeah.
How do you get attracted and
I was about to say that.
know how to interact with a man of that age at 21?
Yeah, I was about to say, because like even if you go to school, like even they talk about like Sierra Canyon in California, y'all ain't 65-year-old man that's skipping around in goddamn high school like that.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the part.
Seeking them.
They seeking them,
Bro. Like like on them like escort sites and dating sites or whatever, you got young girls, they will lie and say like, hey, like I'm 20, but I'm really 16. You know what I'm saying? And you seen that they 18, but they been on the site since they was 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? 4 years. So nah, like you got some women who at young ages, man, they already, starting to, try to see how they can be in these rooms and get into these, environments with these men. So a lot of times, man, it's that. Sometimes it's the parents, more particularly, like if you have a situation like a single mom, they sometimes will sacrifice their daughters, for certain access and privilege, but yeah, it's so many different avenues that these girls can do to access, these men. But it's really nothing new though, bro. Like it's old as time, bro.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. It's like every time this comes up, people still seem to be shocked. I'm shocked at this scenario because it makes you think why. Daddy issues is a good excuse or a good reason, or her lashing out and trying to, prove something to her father. I'm not saying that it's condoned. I'm just saying that we understand why she may be taking this route because you come from a prominent family where, you could date a dude and your family really could sponsor your lifestyle with this nigga younger than you. You could like a dude 19 and you 21, and he ain't really got to have nothing in your family to make sure both of y'all straight. Because that's part of y'all marrying into a good family, having all this money. And so, like I said, for you to, I don't even know what, like I said, he as a restaurant owner, maybe she was sitting there eating dinner one day and he pulled up on this is my restaurant, I handpicked that lobster for you that you was eating because I knew it was gonna be the best. So I don't know how you pull up on somebody like that.
This is equivalent to me being a pastor of a mega church
and
my son also being a pastor. Damn, God called both of us. God called both of us. No, nigga, it's business.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna teach you the business. I'm gonna show you how to do it, show you how to finesse, and you're gonna be good. You're gonna skate through life on the next man's dollar.
Yeah.
You can use your sexual appeal. You don't have to do too much. You're gonna get my genetics. You see how she looks. She's slim, Asian. She's already unorthodox from the look. So she's gonna attract and appeal to a guy like him anyway. She's gonna appeal to a guy of a demographic that don't want the undesired.
Yeah.
It's gonna she's black and Asian. Oh, she come from this family.
She exotic.
Oh, okay. I'll take that risk on.
Yeah. Because to me, just me, out of all of the chicks that we see on that level up there, she kind of mediocre to me.
She's very mediocre.
Mediocre, but
she's a young girl. She's not even mature. She's 21.
Yeah.
I look at 21 in this age very different than what I would have looked at 30 at 30.
Yeah.
21, you're not.
So do you think her at this age at 21, you think she'll get finer later down the line, or
depending on what choices she makes? You can make choices where you can self-improve or you can self-destruct. It's just depending on what she want to do and what she's looking to do.
Yeah.
If she's just trying to skate through life, she's gonna bust her head.
Yeah, because like we talked about the other day on the stream, that grown woman body might say, then she might get a little thicker, put a little more weight on, have a fuller face, maybe not in a bad way, but may make her look a little different, a little nicer, just depends.
If she follow her mama's footsteps and get married,
yeah,
to be the trade. But what she doing, you just 40. That's too old.
I got a question. If you was, let's say, either in any of y'all, let's say y'all a billionaire right now, right? And let's say y'all was at a party, you talking to her, whoop, and basically she trying to shoot her shot at you. Hey, we should exchange numbers, all that. But then her past history about dating this old ass nigga. Would it be a red flag? Y'all be like, man, you date this old nigga with shriveled up balls, all this type of shit. I can't come after you. I can't come after that. Like, would that turn you off, or would you be like in your mindset, well, I don't care about who she dated in the past? It gonna bother you, or it ain't gonna bother you?
It's not. I'm gonna tell you why. What I'm gonna do with her ain't got shit to do with what she did. Because when you come to a certain level of information, all chicks come with something. They come with some sketchy dating history, situationship, dealing with this dude, dealing with that dude. Most chicks gonna come with that. So if you just gotta pick right. So you Let me see what I can do with her.
Mm-hmm.
Judging her? Nah, I ain't judging no chick just because I know everybody coming with something.
But it's a difference what you know publicly and what you don't know,
That's
though.
why I say, depending on what it is, they're gonna determine how I move.
Yeah,
I can easily, okay, we can work something out.
yeah.
If it's other things that overshadow that. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? It's all about the balance. I can have a perfect chick, but I can't do shit with her because she don't know shit. She perfect. She been sheltered, no experience. She gonna stay right here. It sound good on paper, but when I try to apply it and do some shit, I ain't in nowhere.
So you think she gonna come with some type of knowledge, or?
Know what I'm saying? If you dealing with a chick on a regular basis, you dating and you dealing with a perfect chick,
Mm-hmm.
she may not have as much experience as a chick that got a little adversity she done overcame.
Yeah,
Like, so when we meet adversity, this gonna be a whole process.
yeah.
She ain't never seen it.
Right.
She might fold.
Facts.
So I say judge and prejudge. I don't know. I ain't the last nigga she dealt with.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go by what we talking about.
Mm.
What we talking
And
about?
I know the reason I asked that because you say, and we all agree y'all think it's some part of daddy issues the reason she dealing with this nigga.
Yeah.
So
She
if
already voiced it.
huh?
She voiced it.
So if we thinking it's daddy issues and you know she dealing with this older nigga and you already see the writing on the wall that you got some issues you got to deal with, wouldn't that be like a red flag to stay away from her though? Because you don't know how a daddy issue might show up in y'all relationship. It might be different with him the older, but then she might lash out at you in a whole nother way. You could be that type of dude and she could take down everything. Because you see this daddy issues. So well, I'm just saying, that still don't be like, oh no, I ain't gonna fuck with her because she got daddy issues.
It definitely determine my decision. I ain't gonna lie, it'll definitely be a conversation. Like I ask why you was dealing with older dudes, especially with that age gap. It's like
So what
y'all
in
been going
this
through?
questioning, what you looking for? For what are you looking for to say yes, I'm gonna date you, and what you looking for to say no, I'm not gonna date you? If you asking her questions about her past history.
I would say, depending on what I look at the reason they broke up.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if you broke up and it's your fault and you did them just downright all type of dirty type shit, like, oh no, it's over with.
Yeah.
You ain't finna get me. But if y'all broke up on a mutual or he cheated or anything like that, well, all right, I could see that you probably didn't have to go through that. Like they took you through the mud, then I bet we could sit there and talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if I'm talking to somebody and they previously dated somebody that with that type of age gap, I want to know what was the reason for you even talking to them.
Yeah.
Like
But I'm saying you already know the reason. So you say
you ain't gonna get honesty though. That's why I'm like trying to get honesty without her volunteering it.
Mm-hmm.
Like what we talked about last night. Well, holla coming to you and
Yeah.
telling you I cheated. That'd be more sincere and believable versus you asking, trying to probe for information. She's not gonna be honest with you. So me trying to get an honest answer out of a person who trying to hide some shit.
Yeah.
It's a fool's. That's a
fool's errand.
It's not. Yeah, you're not gonna win. I would look at the public address.
Yeah.
You talking down on your father in public? It's already a rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
if I was to come across you, I'm like, yeah, you usually dealing with these type of dudes. Okay, this your background. Okay, I find that out.
Okay, hold on before you go. So this is what I'm clearing up. So you say you wouldn't deal with her because of the public stuff, but if you find out that a chick that didn't do what she did far as her father, but still they the older dudes, you might still explore that.
Depending on what else is present.
Okay, I got you.
Like I said, I'm not gonna excommunicate a chick out for that because I know it's a reason behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a reason behind a lot of stuff we do, but I'm saying I just ain't gonna X out because I'm gonna see. Let me see.
Yeah.
Now you talking to X out babies and you hate your baby father. You hate a nigga you had a baby.
So if you find a female, she says she hate a nigga that she got a baby with, you're not dealing with her.
Oh,
it's over. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You hate a person that you intentionally connected yourself for life.
You could have died.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have died.
Yeah.
And now you got a kid. You're a fool if you hate the person that you got to see them.
So you
got
think
to.
I'm gonna ask you a question that's gonna be crazy. Do you think there's a lot of fools out here that
Is it dark?
that relate to Sexy Red?
They make themselves relate to Sexy Red.
They
It ain't
they,
nothing. Okay.
they live vicariously through her.
You think
Yeah,
so?
you have a lot of sisters, bro, that would never conduct themselves in the manner that a Sexy Red conducts herself in.
Yeah.
But it's something about her attitude and her bravado that like just excites women,
Mhm.
and it's a part of them that they wish that they could live out for themselves, but they're not brave enough to do that. So they may not do it themselves, but they'll encourage a woman like her. Oh, girl, keep doing yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like you're enabling, what I'm saying, a bad representation for our women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how a lot of women who wouldn't do that will get behind a woman like that, who in turn is going to make you as a black woman look crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a perception right now that the world has of black women. You know, women who are like a Sexy Red, women who are like a Glorilla, women who are like the city girls. You know what I mean? When we all know that that's not the total, you know what I'm saying, broad stroke of what black women are. But when you embrace a woman like a Sexy Red, that's what ends up happening.
Kadaro said if she hates him, she'll still throw the pussy at him.
Yeah, because love and hate is a very close emotion. If you hate a
It's a thin line.
motherfucker, you love them. You can't hate a person you never love. I'm gonna say that again.
Yeah.
You can't hate a person you never love.
Yeah.
Because how can I hate a stranger? They never did this and we don't have no history. How can I hate a person I don't know?
You talking about just like
Anybody? How can I hate a lover, friend? How can I hate a stranger? You only hate person that you used to love.
I'm saying like let's say hypothetically you got an interaction with a person and it's never been good. Like let's say you're a coworker.
That don't mean it's hate. It's just we don't get along. Hate is a strong emotion.
I have a disdain for that person.
Yo, disdain and hate ain't the same.
I done hated the motherfucker I worked with. Like I was like this some real shit. That motherfucker do shit at work.
Because of the job, when you take the job by the, y'all go and have some bills and wings, y'all gonna be motherfucking best buds. With the woman making a baby with this guy that she say she hate.
No, I agree I agree. That's why I asked about their boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, or wife, or baby mom.
That emotion, love and hate, so close to one another. You can't hate somebody that you didn't love. So of course you'll fuck them.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you was the voice to me that you hate this person, I know there's one, some strong emotional feelings still present.
Right.
Two, you have some regret, and you have I'm just second best because this person who you really want to be with, if they will act right, you'll be with them.
Right.
So you hate him because he ain't acting right. You used to love him.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the video. Let me play this other video that you sent me real quick.
That's a word. It's a thin line, boy.
Between love and